Caption close. Recent sexual harassment and abuse allegations. Recent sexual harassment and abuse allegations. Director Bryan Singer has been accused of sexually assaulting a 17-year-old male in 2003. Director Bryan Singer has been accused of sexually assaulting a 17-year-old male in 2003. Batali has taken leave from his restaurants and co-hosting duties on ABC's The Chew after the website Eater reported Monday, December 11, 2017, that 4 women, all unnamed, have accused Batali of sexual harassment. In the wake of the allegations, the Food Network announced it is putting plans to relaunch his seminal show, Molto Mario, next year on hold. Batali has taken leave from his restaurants and co-hosting duties on ABC's The Chew after the website Eater reported Monday, December 11, 2017, that 4 women, all unnamed, have accused Batali of Frankfort, Kentucky, AP, Dan Johnson, a Republican state lawmaker in Kentucky who defiantly denied allegations that he sexually assaulted a teenage girl in the basement of his home, died in an apparent suicide Wednesday night, the county coroner said. He was 57. Bullitt County Coroner Dave Billings said Johnson died of a single gunshot wound on Greenwell Ford Road in Mount Washington, Kentucky. Billings said Johnson stopped his car at the end of a bridge in a secluded area, then got out and walked to the front of the car. He said an autopsy is scheduled for Thursday morning. I would say it is probably suicide, he said. President Donald Trump, pushing back against women accusing him of sexual misconduct, insisted Tuesday he's the target of false accusations. Johnson was elected to the state legislature in 2016, part of a wave of Republican victories that gave the GOP control of the Kentucky House of Representatives for the first time in nearly 100 years. He won his election despite Republican leaders urging him to drop out of the race after local media reported on some of his Facebook posts comparing Barack and Michelle Obama to monkeys. The pastor of Heart of Fire Church in Louisville, Johnson sponsored a number of bills having to do with religious liberty and teaching the Bible in public schools. But he was mostly out of the spotlight until Monday, when the Kentucky Center for Investigative Reporting published an account from a woman saying Johnson sexually assaulted her in the basement of his home in 2013. At the time, the woman told police, who investigated the incident but closed the case and did not file charges. On Tuesday, Johnson held a news conference in the pulpit of his church, which he began by leading friends and family in singing a portion of the Christmas carol O Come All Ye Faithful. He said the allegations against him were totally false and said they were part of a nationwide strategy of defeating conservative Republicans. He referenced Republican Alabama U.S. Senate candidate Roy Moore, who faces accusations of sexual misconduct from multiple women. Shortly before 5 p.m. Wednesday, Johnson posted a message on his Facebook page that asked people to care for his wife. He wrote that PTSD is a sickness that will take my life, I cannot handle it any longer.